The following video is sponsored by Horror Amino, available for free on iOS and Android.
Greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Wolfula, and welcome to my 2018 Q&A video.
Hey, Ghoulash here.
Nobody asked. This time around, I hosted the Q&A through the Horror Amino app, and it was probably the most pleasant Q&A experience I've ever been involved with because I didn't have to trudge through hundreds of random YouTube comments asking obvious questions like, what's your favorite horror movie? I've said it before, and the answer to that question is always, I still know what you did last summer. Absolute classic. And for those of you who actually messaged me your questions like I told you to, instead of just commenting them on the announcement post, well, you got to hear a recorded response by Ghoulash and I. For example,
Lord Kittenpants asked, blood for the blood gods, skull for skull thrones?
I don't know what that means, but I'm certainly interested. See, I told you. It was pretty fun using the app's recording function, but let's get on to the Q&A. Only the best questions were chosen for this video, so if your question isn't here, well, ask a better question next time.
Hi, my name is Pedro asked, what is the first rated R and/or horror movie you have seen?
My parents don't let me watch R-rated movies, so I guess none. Okay, if you keep this a secret, one time I snuck into Deadpool. Pretty cool.
Tamal asked, what are your thoughts on the Scream franchise?
I liked the first one, and the sequels were fine enough, but I've to this day never seen Scream 4. I probably should, though. As a film series, Scream is probably the most consistent in quality. It was a rare slasher series that had a story, focused on characters, and retained the same cast throughout, so it's got that going for it.
Tamal also asked, and what's your favorite horror sequel?
Halloween 4, I think. I just liked how cyclical it was, and true to the original it was, all while scaling up Michael Myers as a threat. I mean, The Mask wasn't all that great, but a mask is not a movie.
Astro Adro asked, hey Doc, what's up Ghoulash? Between Halloween and A Nightmare on Elm Street, which do you think is the superior franchise?
I'd probably say, as a franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy's film franchise only has a couple of clunkers, whereas Halloween has more than a few.
IIR1PT1D3II asked, hey Doc, I was wondering why you decided to make your channel, and why did you decide to review horror movies?
Well, I started my YouTube channel as a way to favorite and make playlists of Scooby-Doo AMVs. Then I discovered that you could actually upload your own content to YouTube, and that it didn't have to be Scooby-Doo AMVs at all. So, I made horror movie reviews. It's sort of like Scooby-Doo AMVs without the music. Rory Lumley asked, Ghoulash, what's your favorite horror movie?
I'm quite partial to When Good Ghouls Go Bad. That's a pretty good, touching film. Matt Salyers 2002 asked, in your opinion, what makes a movie really scary?
Good question. What makes a movie really scary? Well, I'd have to say, probably spiders. Yeah, definitely spiders.
King Scary asked, will you ever review Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of the greatest horror films of all time. There will come a day when I cover it, but it's not something I want to rush into. You want something like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre review to be special.
Art Tips for Dummies asked, dear Dr. Wolfula, do you do your own artwork? Just curious, sincerely, Art Tips for Dummies.
Oh, I don't draw. Drawing's for nerds. The tune artwork in videos like this are drawn by some fucking geek named, what's his name?
Sid, sir.
Yeah, Sid. I hate that guy. The dude creates me and somehow thinks that makes him better than me. Well, it doesn't. The art used in the thumbnails and icons now, though, is by Stu fucking Mocker, a far more talented artist who really captures my essence. Somehow Stu even makes Ghoulash look presentable, and that's a real miracle.
The Bride of Chucky asked, do you want to destroy the planet Earth along with all the other humans on it? Because if yes, then can you spare me and my family from it?
Yes, I'm afraid I am planning to destroy the Earth. Very soon, in fact. I really want to spare you from destruction and all. I really do, but I don't feel like it. Maybe my warning can give you and your fam a head start on building your escape rockets.
Ashy Slashy asked, for your new Q&A video, what was your very first horror film that you saw?
I think it was The Haunted Castle by George Méliès back in 1896. Or was it 1897? Oh, whatever. It was a while ago. Yeah, I loved it when I saw it in the theater. Still holds up today. I mean, look at that bat.
The Riddler asked,
besides horror, what else are you actually into? Alright, man, you know, cool YouTuber things, blah, blah, blah.
When I'm not reviewing movies, I'm here at the Wolfula reading a newspaper. It's very, very relaxing. I think I'm gonna do that later, actually.
Wolfpack 172 asked, hey Doc, I got a question to ask you. Are you more of a Velma or a Daphne kind of guy?
Oh, I'm really more of a Velma kind of guy. Oh, yeah. Velma's definitely what I'm into. Oh, boy, yeah.
Casey Zilla asked,
My question is for Dr. Wolfula. And why do you like MASH so much?
I've always loved Mobile Army Surgical Hospitals, and MASH is the only show that's about a Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Oh, also it was an innovative sitcom that blended comedy and drama while telling a very human story involving war. But mostly the Mobile Army Surgical Hospital thing.
Mass Proxy asked, what's the weirdest question you've gotten so far?
Well, I'd have to say it's your question, you friggin' weirdo. There's something wrong with you, I swear, man.
Lugosi31 asked, what would you say put you on your path to horror? Like, for example, my mom bought me the entire Elm Street movie collection on VHS and surprised me when I got home from school. I was in the 4th grade.
Thanks for the story. Well, I mixed up the Michael Keaton Jack Frost with the Killer Snowman Jack Frost. I've been a fan of horror ever since. I still kind of wish I saw the Michael Keaton movie, though. I heard really good things about it.
Kush McKenzie asked, hello, I was wondering what you think of the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Oh, it was probably the worst of the Platinum Dunes remakes and reboots. It had a very dull atmosphere, relied heavily on CGI for its effects, and told a really unnecessary Freddy origin story. Freddy himself is pretty wasted too. Jackie Earle Haley got stuck with a weak script, bad makeup design, and had to try to match Robert Englund's performance. Never stood a chance.
Monster Master 1 asked,
do you prefer ghoulies or hobgoblins?
I prefer ghoulies over hobgoblins. I just love how the cover of Ghoulies has that one ghoulie coming out of the toilet. Though, that doesn't actually happen in the movie, which is disappointing, but it does happen in the sequel.
It's all in the reflexes asked,
hey Dr. Wolfula, my daughters just want to know, if you could be trapped in a horror movie with only one character from the Scooby Gang, who would it be?
Well, I'm not gonna go with Shaggy, because that guy is fast, and the monster's probably gonna chase me instead, so I'll go with Daphne. She seems like easy prey and a more appealing victim than me. And that's the end of this Q&A. I might come back to any remaining questions in another vid, or address forthcoming questions, so follow and message me on Horror Amino, and maybe we can keep in touch. Horror Amino is available for free on iOS and Android, and contains an expansive community of all things horror. Say goodbye, Ghoulash.
Goodbye, Ghoulash.
Oh boy, where do you come up with this stuff?